What's up, YouTube? Rich Gamer 997 here. Today we're back on MLB The Show 17. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to leave me a comment. And yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's play.
First and 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike one. Harold Reynolds will look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, man, they didn't play good. They got swept the first 3 games of the homestand. They start a new series here. You have to just wipe out of your mind. You didn't play well. There's nothing you can do about it. And now start a whole new series and focus on winning.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, there's some definite concern about Joey Gallo right now. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Digging in, Devin Bernal. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club.
Wow.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Matt, my man, Rusty Valentine. I just like saying the name, Rusty Valentine. Okay, I'm supposed to talk about what he calls. Look, he's a little accurate on the corners. He's not going to give you much, but he's accurate. But if you go up and down, you might get some calls.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
He's jumping for no reason.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Moustakas is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Here's Joey Gallo now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Number 13, Joey Gallo.
Hey, get ahead. Stay ahead right here.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Line toward the alley in left center. O'Brien arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
All right, here's how the Royals are lined up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Salvador Perez. He's one of the bigger catchers in the league. He stands about 6'4", 6'5". He took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. Even changed how he was catching the ball. But I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Forsythe is up with it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Carlos Gomez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Carlos Gomez.
No one batting over 2.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here it comes. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the first baseman, James Loney, as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a good cut by Loney, but he didn't get it, and quickly it's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled back.
Yeah. I think he knew
the 0-2 once more.
Oh,
again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. One-two pitch to Loney. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
That is the fourth foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Harper Ham, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And that one stayed up a little high.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are two away.
Yeah, he took that one looking.
Now batting, A.J. Whipple. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Doing just as great because we only got 1 hit and no runs.
Striding in once again, Rougned Odor comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Finally got a run.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh.
And the Rangers are in the hit column.
When did you dive? We could have ran over and caught that ball.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back-to-back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter,
Devin Bernal is at the plate as he watches ball one.
That's that controversial
pitch
right there.
It's
in the zone. It should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball. Not in the big leagues anyway.
And he misses again, 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Set to deal on 2-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And you can see it's been a great year for him as he leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. Nomar Mazara comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep it from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are two gone now.
Bad pitch.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Gallo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Joey Gallo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he
what
makes
the?
contact
He
and
went
hits
to
it
my
out in
leg
front of the
over
plate. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
How do you like that? A check swing and he gets a single. Most people are complaining on a check swing. I didn't go. Now you see what happens when you do.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field, a base hit. The tag from Perez won't get him safe at the plate.
Whoa, those two out base hits, those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Carlos Gomez
sends that one out of play for strike one. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Puts a run on 3. Ready for another chance. James Loney. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Up top, it's
Started to
2-0.
think about it, but then he held up.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And here's a ball hit in the air. Hosmer is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Whipple comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's in there for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Welcome to the stream.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon on the move, and the inning is over. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at... Ready once again, Rougned Odor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
On that one. Some of those pitches, though, like the one to the pitch, dribble pitch that went through my leg.
Escobar on the move. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now in the box, Devin Bernal, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
He's got one out right here.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Fastball called for strike 2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so
Got
far.
him.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Nomar Mazara stands in as he looks at a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied at 1-1. Here's
But
Joey
I kind of like
Gallo
the
now.
high
And
fastballs
guys,
too. So
7th
usually I could
inning
hit home
already.
runs
Hey, I'm not
over them.
complaining, but this one's
in
been flying
2017
by.
in the show
I'll agree
17,
with that, Matt.
yeah,
That's
you
what you get
couldn't
when
do
both
anything
starting
with the
pitchers
high
have it
fastball.
working. Neither of them have been
Hit it,
nibbling
it's gonna
around
be
the
like a
strike zone at
fly
all,
ball or
and they've
something.
trusted.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the
shit.
air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a
Gallo
surprise to
crushed
nobody.
that
But
dude.
just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any
fucking
less
game.
impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
In now, Greg Patterson, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you still got your head in the right place.
Carlos Gomez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well
catch.
done.
You got robbed, son.
Ready for another shot now.
James
James
Loney.
Loney. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And an easy play there for Moustakas, and that ends the inning. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. Getting late. Stretch time now in Kansas City, and we are tied 2-2.
Yeah, 4 hits apiece. Oh.
Nate Carnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Nate Carnes.
That work I put in, and they're gonna snatch me out at the 7th inning, the 8th inning. At least we won.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Hey, he was one of the few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Kansas City win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Nate Carnes gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
For the Rangers, 2 runs.
We worked 2 innings and win the fucking game. You know, pitched 7 innings and struck out 12 and lose.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Well, guys, that's going to do it for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And, yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Peace.